shirts for $50, suits and trench coats for $200, and those prices even for made-to-measure garments. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Benjamin and this is Sartorial Styles. Today we are going to talk about the online made-to-measure service Hockerty and in detail how the quality of their garments actually is. Before we start, I have two things to share. Number one, there is a very long article about Hockerty on my website sartorialstyles.com. Feel free to check it out. And number two, if you're interested in menswear, tailoring, shoes, fragrances, whatever, just subscribe this channel and also feel free to check out sartorialstyles.com and my Instagram site sartorialstyles.com. So let's jump right into the topic. Hockerty is an online made-to-measure company and they offer very low prices. That's the thing you will obviously see when you visit their website. But what they don't tell you, how good is the quality of their fabrics? How good is the fit actually? I'm going to address those topics in this video. Let's start with what they actually offer. They have tons of different things on their website. Suits, tuxedos, even frocks and in general evening wear and morning wear too. They have shirts, they have tuxedo shirts too if you want to have them. They have different accessories like pocket squares or ties or belts I think too. They also have outerwear, so we talk about overcoats and trench coats. They also have chinos and different trousers in general. They even have a women counterpart of Hockerty, which is called Sumisura. Some of the videos I will show you here in the background are from unboxing a Sumisura package. It's more or less the same than with Hockerty. Their thing, besides producing garments made to measure, is customization. They have, in my opinion, the best online customization tool from all of those online made-to-measure companies. You can always see how the garment will actually look with every customization you have decided to do. So if you want to have peak lapels, you actually see, okay, this is how this certain fabric looks with peak lapels. And that's something I really like. Just changing a suit from single-breasted to double-breasted because you just want to see how it would look is possible with one click and it's always rendered very nice. So you really know what you order and you don't have to think, okay, that's how the fabric looks, maybe I'll choose this one because that could probably look good. No, you really see this looks like that, and that's definitely an upside that Hockerty has, even if you compare it to way more expensive made-to-measure services like Oliver Wigs or Lanieri. Another upside of Hockerty, that's what happens after you have customized your garment and you put your measurements inside their system. After that, you have to choose a shipping method. There is mostly only one shipping method available. For me as a German customer, they always send the package from China, where they produce their clothing, to Austria, and then from Austria via a regular DHL parcel to my door. They offer a very low turnaround time. So when it comes to them, your garments should arrive after 15 days. That does not always happen, or actually when it comes to me it never happened, and I've already placed 8 orders at their service in my opinion. So definitely plan some more time for your garments to arrive. One time it took more than 1 month for my garment. They apologized, they said, okay, we have very high demand because of Black Friday, but in my opinion that should not happen if you promise that the garments will arrive after this certain amount of time. So if you need a suit in 2 weeks, Hockerty is not the service for you because it can definitely take 3 or even 6 weeks to arrive. But what is good about their shipping policy, you never have to pay any additional taxes, so they already paid that for you. That's very nice. Also, shipping is free when you, in general, order 3 shirts or 1 suit. It's always free shipping to every location on the world. Good, enough of that. Now we can talk about the elephant in the room. How is the quality of their fabrics? Because they do not offer fabrics from well-known mills like Vitale Barberis Canonico or Reda, and they always have their own fabrics that are probably made in China. So how do they compare when it comes to quality? And also very important when it comes to made-to-measure services, how is the fit and in general the tailoring of the garments you can buy from Hockerty? Let's jump into that topic now. Let's start with the two probably most sold items, shirts and suits. When it comes to shirts, I really have to say that the fabric quality really differs from the fabric you choose. So I have, I think, 5 different white shirts from Hockerty, made out of 5 different fabrics. Some of them are pure cotton, some of them are cotton blends. And I really have to say that some of them are extremely nice. The latest one I bought is very, very nice. It can definitely compare to Olymp or Eterna or other 100% cotton shirts that are way more expensive. But on the other hand, especially when it comes to older shirts I bought, so orders from like 2 years ago, the quality of the fabrics isn't so nice. In the article on sartorialstyles.com I share some of the fabric names with you where I can tell you, okay, those fabrics are nice, but you have to, more or less check out the fabric details first. That's very important. And even if it's 100% cotton fabric, it is not, definitely a high quality fabric. So that really differs from one fabric to another. But when you have a good fabric, but it's hard because you never know if the certain fabric you chose is good or not. But if you have a good one, it actually is very good and probably unbeatable for the price point. Also, what I like about their shirts, the customization options are just so much. That's very awesome. I bought a shirt with one of those collars to put one of those collar bars through, and in clothing, in off-the-rack clothing, it's very hard to find a shirt like that, but with Hockerty I was able to order it for a very low price. Also, their French cuff shirts are very nice in my opinion. The French cuffs are very nice cut, I really like that, but also their barrel cut shirts are nice indeed. The shirt length is very nice since around 1 year in my opinion. Before that they always tailored the shirts very short, and it was hard to wear them tucked in, but now the shirt length is very nice. In addition, we have to talk about the fit in general. I like their shirts fit. On my latest order I needed some alterations, but they paid them for me, so I just brought the shirts to the tailor here, the local tailor in my town. He said, okay, we can change some things about those shirts, they don't fit perfect. He gave me a receipt for it, and they said, okay, no problem, up to 25% of the actual worth of the order are able to be paid for tailoring. That's very nice in my opinion, because now I have some more perfectly fitting shirts. In general, when it comes to shirts, they always did a very nice job when it comes to the fit, while I have to say that the fit, even with one and the same order and one and the same measurement profile, isn't always exactly the same. So sometimes they are a little bit tighter, sometimes they are a little bit looser. That probably comes from that they don't do actually bespoke clothing, but they just have a template and then they alterate the template so it fits your measurements, and probably they have different templates for different fabrics, and that's why the fit always differs a little bit. But in general, and I own around 10 shirts from Hockerty, the shirt fit was very, very nice all of the time. The second important item for most of you will probably be suits, because they are way more hard to tailor probably than shirts. And I can say when it comes to single-breasted suits like this one, this is a jacket from a single-breasted 3-piece suit made out of linen I've ordered from Hockerty. they do a very nice job, but when it comes to double-breasted, I would definitely suggest you to go somewhere else because double-breasted jackets are not so well tailored. They always wrinkle here around the buttons, no matter. They have actually been, so the jacket, the double-breasted jacket I own from Hockerty is actually too big, but it still has wrinkles around the buttons and it just looks very bad tailored. My tailor said, okay, sorry, I can't change that, it's just a bad tailored garment. But with the single-breasted jacket, I have always enjoyed a very nice fit. They are never too extremely tight, so they are not one of those very hip companies which always have to do extremely tight garments, so it just looks like they don't fit you well because they are too small. But in general, the jacket fit is nice, but not extremely outstanding. Their trousers fit, on the other hand, is very nice in my opinion. They always have a very nice tapered leg without being, yeah, like a sausage or something. So their trousers are extremely nice in my opinion. They always nailed the length. So I mostly went with no break trousers and they always did that properly. Then I have some more stuff from Hockerty. The trench coat fits very, very well too, but the fabric isn't very nice. It's 60% of cotton, 40% of polyester, and you can definitely feel it. You can get a off-the-rack trench coat for around the same price, for example from TM Lewin, and this trench coat will feel much better and in general be much better. The overcoat I own from Hockerty is also made out of a polyester blend, and the color starts to go away, to fall off already after 1 year, so actually a half year of wearing during the winter, and that should not be with a not so extremely cheap garment in my opinion. I also own some of their accessories. I own one pocket square and one tie. The tie is one of those typical a little bit shiny silk ties. I don't like it anymore and I don't wear it so much, but in general for the price point it's a good tie. It's definitely silk, I can feel that. The pocket square too, it's completely okay, but I don't like the design anymore, and in general they could have way more designs when it comes to pocket squares and ties. For example, something like that, a linen pocket square for example, would be very nice. I also own those cufflinks. They have been around 20 euros. You can get cufflinks like that for the same price from other brands like Horse & Curtis, for example, or Charles Turwit, or TM Lewin again, or just other of those German street brands, but they are nice. They feel very well and I still like the design, so you don't do anything wrong with ordering such accessories from Hockerty in my opinion. So let's sum all those things up. In general, Hockerty does a very good job when it comes to the fit, except my last order. There I had to do some major alterations, but they paid them for me and now the garments fit very nice. The fabrics could be better. I like their linen fabrics and I like their tweed fabrics, but especially when we talk about wool blends, there could be just better quality to them in my opinion. I would like it very much when they would do a kind of a premium line where they offer fabrics from Vitale Barbaris or other well-known Italian mills, and of course for a higher price, but you can't have a extremely high quality garment from Hockerty because all of their fabrics are in the lower price range and you can definitely see that on their fabrics. But they have improved over the last year, so in my opinion, when you aren't used to bespoke clothing made out of fabrics from Zegna or Loro Piana or something, but if you just want to have a decent suit made out of 100% wool, because I won't take the wool blends, they are not so good, then Hockerty is a very nice option if you don't want to break the bank. Also, when it comes to shirts, I still like to order shirts from Hockerty because they fit very well, and for me as a very skinny guy it's hard to find well-fitting shirts from other off-the-rack companies. Their accessories are completely okay, but very limited when it comes to the styles, so there are other brands where you can find a bigger variety of accessories. In general, from my standpoint right at the moment, I would not order so much from Hockerty like I did, but would just save some more money and buy from another source where you are sure that you have a high quality fabric, for example Suit Supply or Oliver Wigs. But when you want to start your sartorial journey, I think Hockerty is a very, very nice playground, because you can just customize so many different things, and it's very hard to find a double-breasted jacket for 190 bucks, and you can do that at Hockerty. And I think that's a nice way to just try out some things and to find the style you actually like. But those aren't garments for 20 years, those aren't garments made out of the best fabrics, but the fit is good, and that's in my opinion the most important thing, and you have good garments in general for a decent price. So that was my in-depth review about Hockerty. If you have any more questions, or if you have found a certain fabric on their website and want to ask something about it, feel free to write a comment here on YouTube. Also feel free to check out my in-depth article about Hockerty on sartorialstyles.com. It's linked down there in the video description. Have a nice day.